All right, well, Capital One's hacker may have had more targets, it turns out. The FBI investigating whether former Amazon employee and alleged hacker behind the attack, Paige Thompson, may have successfully hit other targets, including Italian bank Unicredit and Michigan State University, being some of the targets that the FBI is looking into here.
That is actually the first time I've seen her photo.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what she looks like.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not good or bad. I mean, when we're talking about the attack here, it's not good to have other people find out about it through a company that was just hacked.
No.
And say, okay, yeah, maybe we were also. None of the. It seems like right now they haven't had any clues into that they were actually impacted.
Right.
But
I
investigating it.
Only good news for Capital One in the sense that it sort of puts a little bit of the spotlight on Amazon Web Services, which most big companies, I mean, our company, also uses some cloud computing, expects that is safe, and so a vulnerability at the cloud level for lots of big enterprises, I think, is a warning bell for really those cloud computing businesses. I mean, Google, Amazon, Microsoft that are betting big on the continued growth for those areas.
Right. Really good point, because I think a lot of the companies out there were wondering what was actually the problem here in this hack, because we've seen a lot of other companies fall victim to hacks like this. But Amazon was pretty clear after it happened, immediately coming out and saying the problem wasn't on us. It wasn't our fault.
But it just goes to show essentially the vulnerability that lies with cloud computing. As everyone switches over to putting everything in the cloud, essentially once you're past the gatekeeper at one shop, you now have access to a lot of other information once it's in the cloud, and that's essentially the problem. And it's also a little bit terrifying because, to your point, everyone is, transitioning over into the cloud if they're not already.